They turn a blind. They close their eyes. They run and hide.
They're all birds and all bear its eyes.
I said I've been through this a million times with you. Things don't change unless you want them to. I said I've been through this a million times with you. Things don't change unless you want them to. Lined up and ready to go. Lined up and ready to go. Arrest the next man, I suppose. You reach a new fucking low. Lined up and ready to go. Lined up and ready to go. Arrest the next man, I suppose. You reach a new fucking low. Lined up and ready to go. Lined up and ready to go. Arrest the next man, I suppose. You reach a new fucking low. Lined up and ready to go. Lined up and ready to go. Arrest the next man, I suppose. You reach a new fucking low. Thank you. How good was that? Hell yeah.
Hello, welcome everybody to the National Live Music Awards. Thank you so much to the Blockades. We would like to acknowledge the First Nations people as the original inhabitants and traditional owners of the land in which this event is taking place tonight. I recognise the country north and south of the Brisbane River as the home of both the Turrbal and Yagara nations, and I pay deep respect to all the elders, past, present, and future. I am Patience Hodson.
And I am Jeremy Neal. And we will be with you all night and all morning if you play your cards right. Flawless. Patience, we're very lucky to have you. You've just spent the last month in the UK.
That's right, I did just spend the last month in the UK and I came back just for tonight. So let's make it fucking sick. Yes.
But Patience, let's be real. You're not the only one flying in for these prestigious awards. From his very successful Rock in Rio set, it's Eamon Clark.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's Eamon! There he is! That's it! How's he doing?
everybody. Oh, it's so good to be here at the NLMAs, fresh off my... Oh, there I am doing it again. Fresh off my Rock in Rio set. It's like the Brisbane Arias, but much better, I assume. I know I've never been invited to the Arias. But yeah, very glad to be here. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Eamon, what I want to know is, what are you looking forward to tonight?
I'm just excited to be at a Queensland Music Award where Amy Shark can't win every single award, honestly.
Oh, I get you, Patience. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
I've seen her win awards she hasn't even been nominated for. Oh my God. The shark attack comes out of nowhere. Gotcha.
That's right, guys. I've seen her win awards that she's never even been nominated for. The shark attack comes out of nowhere, guys.
Line. So tonight we are celebrating both the Queensland and the National Awards, and we are lucky enough to be the flagship event for this. Events are happening in 8 different cities simultaneously, right across the country. That's right, even in states that aren't Queensland.
Whoa. Melbourne, we were talking about there.
Now, hashtags. It's all everybody's talking about these days. And you want them, and we got them. Look, I'll be real, the reception inside of the Triffid can be pretty shit-house sometimes. But it's a purposeful move. We want everyone to focus on interacting with one another. But ultimately, it makes it a lot harder for me to manage my TikTok account. But if you can, please post often. We're looking for quantity over quality. So let's do what you can. Now, we have official hashtags in use tonight. We have hashtag NLMAS. The S is lowercase, but that doesn't matter with hashtags. The other hashtag we're running is hashtag Patience, Eamon, and Jeremy get hitched. So both official, use them when you can. You can check both of these hashtags for updates throughout the night and what's going on across the country. There's 7 other events running in tandem. Those other events is featuring an additional 40 awards being given out.
Yes, 40. That's a lot. We've got a lot of awards even just here between ourselves tonight. But nothing works without a sponsor, and we want to give a big shout out to the Brisbane City Council. Yes, you did okay this time, BCC. Woo. APRA AMCOS, Panhead Custom Ales, Jameson, and our ticketing partners at Oztix, and FV by Peppers for being the official hotel of the NLMAs, and for dressing up our stage. Yes, the Triffid turned us down. They didn't want to give us a big fancy dressing room, so we had to bring it out up here.
Yeah, and I spent the whole budget on that flying fox too. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, so what's happening tonight? Well, we're handing out 25 awards. In fact, more than 25 awards. And we have a very special performance from Live Legend inductee Deborah Conway.
Which is like very special for me as well too, because my mom is a massive fan, so I kind of grew up listening to a lot of Deborah's music. And I remember as a 10-year-old, there was this one line in Man Overboard that just like fucked with my head a little bit. It was I heard it as your pubic hair wrapped around my pillow, and like as a 10-year-old, I found that so horrifying. And I was like, does pubes grow that long? Can you wrap it around a pillow? It seems like a strange thing to bring up at the intro to a music awards show, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm very excited to see... Oh, you're looking at me now, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's going to be a really good night. Thanks for coming, Deborah.
And plus, we also have very special performances from nominees William Barton and Little Georgia.
Yes.
We did have Jack Carty performing tonight, but unfortunately he isn't able to be here now. But you know what? We've already seen the night open with Cube Effect alumni, the Blockades. So
yes.
I just want to give them one more round of applause because that was really beautiful.
And we're going to begin the night by getting into the Queensland Public Awards right now. And this is the first time that they've been publicly voted on. Because, you know, Queenslanders, we don't really vote very well. So... But we did receive more than 12,000 votes, and even though most of them were for Amy Shark, there were a few votes for actual nominees that you will meet tonight. And to present the award for Live Venue of the Year, please welcome Brad Hines and Anna Cook from Oztix.
Thanks, guys. Unfortunately, Anna cannot be here tonight, so I'm just representing Oztix on my own. We're very proud to be involved with the event again, and also to be the current partner with the Triffid as well. Great space. And we presented this last year also for the same category. I think the Triffid might have won it last year. Well done, guys. I'm here to announce the winner of the live venue of the year in Queensland. It's a category that acknowledges 5 venues that have gone above and beyond supporting artists and fans and providing an atmosphere and an experience that makes you want to come back time and time again. The award celebrates the hard work that these fine establishments do in supporting local live music, working through many challenges and roadblocks that can and do appear while giving many household names their start. You guys are the lifeblood of this industry, and the nominees for this year's live venue of Queensland are the Junk Bar, Soul Bar, the Tivoli, the Triffid, and the Zoo. And the best live venue in Queensland presented by Oztix goes to the Tivoli. Do we have someone here from the Tivoli? Yes, we do. Come on and get your prize.
First cab off the rank. It's pretty exciting. Thank you so much. Getting awards is really lovely. It's very special and makes you feel recognised for all of the hard hours slogging it, which you all out there do. But we all know it's not the most important thing because it's a big community and everyone out there is doing fucking excellent work. So thank you to all the other nominees for running great venues. Thank you to all the artists out there for making amazing music that we can partner with. And let's just keep doing more. Thank you.
Wow, Triffid, how embarrassing was that? Just kidding, I love you, Triffid. Honestly, for a second, I thought maybe Amy Shark would come and win it, but that's all right. Here to present the All Ages Achievement Award, the Queensland Live Event of the Year Award for Conflict of Interest. We didn't nominate ourselves, obviously. And Queensland Live Voice of the Year, it's journalist Daniel Johnson. Please make him feel welcome.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Last year I presented a couple of awards and I managed to present them in the wrong order, so I'm going to take a look behind me. Nope, no clues yet as to what order I'm going to be presenting these in. All right. So, according to the run sheet, which is different to the order of the other bit. So, anyway. Although music in itself is so often targeted at teenagers and the underage market, the live music landscape in Australia can often feel out of reach to people who are under 18. And, the NLMA All Ages Achievement Award highlights the work of artists, individuals, an event or organisation that has taken those extra steps to deliver a platform for under 18s, to not only experience music, but to learn, create and thrive in an industry that offers so much to a developing mind. This award acknowledges that by creating opportunities that can be challenging, but the rewards can be tremendous and lead to a more accepting, diverse and thriving musical community. We have no nominees this year, but the award judges made it clear who should get this trophy this year, and I'm thrilled to announce that the Queensland All Ages Achievement Trophy goes to Brett Wood, the principal of the Music Industry College. Hopefully he's here, or someone.
Thank you. I've had the privilege of running all ages venues since 1996. And I've been able to do that because we run not-for-profits, because if you're a venue, you know running all ages music is a not-for-profit venture. And I've been fortunate enough to have those. And I guess what I want to say is thank you to all the volunteers that have actually run those venues, from the Spot in Browns Plains to the Hive in the PCYC, and now to Music Industry College. These three kids that were on stage before, they're from our school, and they're working on Bloom Festival for next year already. One of them was involved this year. It's just an ongoing process, and all power to the bands. I know there's a few in the room. Jeremy's played some all ages gigs at our venue, and Maz is out there somewhere, and there's a couple of alumni, Sahara and Thelma, and a whole bunch out there that just keep playing for the kids, because they're your future too. They're your future audience, and they're the ones that will buy the beers and drink them legally from your venue. Thank you.
And please welcome back to the stage, journalist Daniel Johnson.
Live event. This live event.
Again, they must be over there discussing, like, how can we win Best Live Event of the Year while it's happening? Obviously, that's the problem.
Look, I just had a bit of a chat to the judges, and I couldn't get you through a late notice. I'm sorry. Despite the couple of drinks you played me with, it's not enough.
Yeah, because I forgot that line in the first bit. Sorry, everyone.
It is. That was really what held you back. Look, Australia's a country that loves live music, and the festivals and events that showcase it are some of the best in the world. They provide artists and fans with exciting, innovative and immersive experiences, providing not only a unique platform for the punter, but offering artists an opportunity to perform in front of larger and more diverse crowds. We honour and celebrate the festival organisers who create these events that enhance the experience, steadfastly pushing through any obstacles with months of blood, sweat and tears. What? What's going on? All right. Tonight's nominees for the NLMA Live Event of the Year represent a wide range of exciting and diverse experiences that seem to get better year after year. The nominees are Big Sound, Caloundra Music Festival, CMC Rocks Queensland, Jungle Love, and Woodford. And the winner is Caloundra Music Festival.
Wow, what a lovely surprise. Thank you very much. Like the first award winner, we don't do this for the awards. We do it because we love music, and we're just honoured to be part of the industry and to be considered along with some of these esteemed events beside us, like Woodford Folk Festival, some of these other great events. What a wonderful thing for us. We're just a group of passionate, hard-working, committed music lovers, volunteers that are just honoured to be part of the industry. Caloundra Music Festival, get up there if you haven't been there before, and if you're an artist, let us know who you are. We'd love to put you on. Thank you very much. What an honour.
cow can't mess this one up because there's only one left, so that's good, right? So when it comes to musical instruments, people often forget to include the most powerful one of all, the human voice. It has the ability to mesmerise, spark your imagination and tell a story, and I think tonight's nominees really encapsulate all of those things. The NLMA for Live Voice of the Year aims to highlight those individuals whose voices touch so many, breaking through with a passion and energy that leaves audiences wanting more. Tonight's nominees have all exemplified how much that simple but powerful instrument can resonate with the listener and create a bond between the voice and the listener that can last forever. And the nominees are... Jack Carty.
She tried her best to reach me. She cried me down.
Katie Noonan. Monica Sodile from Sweatercast. Thelma Plum. And Tia Costello. And the winner is Thelma Plum.
G'day. That's pretty nice. Thanks so much. Bit of a big week of losses, so I feel like a footy player being a big week of losses, but come out on top now. Thank you very much. Thank you for considering me in this category. I love everyone that was nominated with me. They're all beautiful. Tia, Monica, I love her so much. And just want to say a big shout out to Brett Wood, who won the award, the first award. He was my high school principal in grade 11 and 12. It was the first year that Music Industry College ever opened. I didn't know where I was going. I would have, I was going to be a hairdresser, which is also awesome, and I'm pretty good at hair still, so let me know. But I'm glad I got into music, so thanks for that, Roz and Brett. And my boyfriend, Bretto, who is the manager at the Triffid, and yay, the Triffid, and yay, me. Thank you.
Next up, to present the award for Live Act of the Year is Chairman for Lifestyle and Community Services. That sounds like a great job. Two good things. Councillor for Paddington. He is automatic, systematic, dramatic. It's Councillor Peter Maddock.
Thank you so much for the introduction. I haven't been called Auto since school, so that's really cool. Thank you so much. It is a great pleasure to be here on behalf of Lord Mayor Adrian Schrinner and the Brisbane City Council for this presentation. And I'm really honoured to be back again this year. I was here last year and I was just blown away by the atmosphere and the passion and the commitment. From a council perspective, we need to do everything we can. We always need to do more about supporting our venues and supporting all of our local artists, because these wonderful musicians and all of these people nominated tonight, it's not just about the music, it's who we are, it's our city. It reflects everything about us. When people come here and they want to experience Brisbane and they want to see what we're about, they want to come down here, they want to experience music, they want to see our people, they want that authentic experience. So to each and every one of you here and to everyone else out in the industry, thank you, to all of you, for what you do every single day. Yeah, give yourselves a clap. You are Brisbane. You do define our city. You know, our role as politicians is to support you and do the things we need to do. So on that, you know, I just want to say thank you so much for everything. So I'm proud here to present the NLMA for Queensland's Live Act of the Year. I'd also like to congratulate the alumni of the Brisbane City Council's Cube Effect program, the Blockades, for opening these awards. With so many amazing artists from this state, narrowing the nominees down is a hard task. But I think you'll agree that the judges have picked 5 worthy nominees, with the ultimate winner chosen by the public for the first time. This category celebrates artists who have excelled in 2019, connecting with a wide range of audiences in a live setting, both in this state and further afield. And while we're celebrating their work over the last 12 months, one thing's for certain, the impact and influence still to come from the winner is sure to be unforgettable. So the nominees for the Queensland Live Act of the Year are Cub Sport, Sahara Beck, we've also got Sam May, and Thelma Plum, and Wax. And the award goes to Cub Sport.
Hi, thanks to the National Live Music Awards for putting tonight on. It's a great event, and it's great to recognise everyone who's contributing into this industry that's, at times, is, thanks to everyone who voted for us. Wouldn't be here without you. And it's amazing to be nominated against so many other incredible acts, and over the years, we've worked really hard putting together our live show. It's something we place a lot of importance on, so it means a lot to be acknowledged tonight. Thank you.
I wonder if Peter Matic is related to Timo Matic. Show us some dance moves.
In the interest of full disclosure, I want to let you all know that Jack Carty was due to play right now, but that is live music. It's unpredictable. Couldn't have picked that a week ago that we'd be here right now like that. So, hey, you've all been busy. I'd said that you could use your phones. You've been using your phones to email me. You've been saying in the last 20 minutes, hey, these are the NLMAs, the NLMAs, not the QLMAs, the Queensland Live Music Awards. We love Queensland. That's what you said. You said it's objectively the greatest state of all time, but we want to take this thing national. You've asked, can we take this thing national? Well, guess what? We totally can. The joke there is that we played a part of the song by The National. Anyway, Not much of an upper, so here's another tune to really set the tone for what's to come at the National Live Music Awards 2019.
R&B, not just rest in bed. Soul, not just a city in Korea. This is also a very serious musical genre that we are handing out awards for tonight. So, the live R&B or Soul Artist of the Year nominees are, well, let's take a look. Is it going to be up here? Yes. Katie Baker, Demon Days, Jamila, Milan Ring, and Mojo Juju. I do not even know who the winner is. Let's find out together right now. Thank you very much. It is Mojo Juju! Yay!
My father came here from the Philippines. It's where I live, it's where I want to be.
Looks like we're a very excited room over this, and a very deserving win. Now we've got Eamon here to present the next award.
All right. Next up, we've got Live Blues and Roots Artist of the Year. The nominees are Little Georgia, who we're going to see performing later tonight. We've got Steve Smythe, Tash Sultana, the Cat Empire, and the Teskey Brothers. And the award goes to the Teskey Brothers. Well done. We've got a video acceptance.
Hey everyone, thank you so much. We're so excited to be awarded the Best Blues and Roots Act by the National Live Music Awards. We're really sad we can't be there today. We're actually on an aeroplane to New Zealand at the moment. The Wi-Fi apparently is really good. And we'd just like to thank everyone around us, our friends, family and support team and crew for getting us here. And thank you so much to the National Live Music Awards. Cheers.
Now this is something I'm very excited about. It's the Live Hip Hop Artist of the Year Award. I've got a very close and intimate relationship, like a really friendly and sexual relationship with every nominee. So, I mean, I wish I could award them all, but I can't. So the nominees are All Day, Baker Boy, Genesis Owusu, Hilltop Hoods, and Sampa the Great. Holy shit. So the Hip Hop Live Act of the Year Award goes to Sampa the Great. Yay!
NLMAs, thank you so much for the Best Hip Hop Live Act. Thank you to my crew. Thank you to the band. Thank you to the dancers, lights, audio, Dale and Adam. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, everyone behind STG who helped me bring the return to you live. Thank you so much for the Best Hip Hop Live Act.
Really quick.
NLMA.
Sampa. Really quick, can you just give it up for the Triffid for hosting us tonight? What a great venue. Do you remember when they lost Live Venue of the Year a couple of minutes ago? How embarrassing is that? I think you're all right, though. Next up, we've got Live Pop Artist of the Year. We've got some really genuinely great artists. Even Amy Shark's nominated. Oh, yeah, there she is. We've got Amy Shark, G-Flip, the Pride of Brisbane Hatchie, Jack River, and Morat, also Pride of Brisbane. Okay, the winner for Live Pub Act is G-Flip, and we've got a video.
Hey, what's up? It's G-Flip here. Just found out I got Pop Live Act of the Year. That's pretty fucking cool. Thanks so much, all the judges, for selecting me. I'm really happy about it. Pop Live Act is pretty cool. I like playing live and will continue to do so. Thank you so much, legends. Yo, I'm in Bali, by the way, so sorry I couldn't be there.
The hardest rock is a diamond. But tonight, live music seeks to defy the laws of science, just as it always has, by offering conclusive new evidence that the hardest rock is truly the genre of hard rock itself. Yeah. Hard rock demands as much from its performers as it does from its audience. It's the juxtaposition of deep sentiments and gnarly riffs. It's the hiring of aerial drones to film you shredding a solo on top of a mountain. It's the years of training required to command an eagle to perch on your shoulder in your latest run of press shots. It's intense, it's brutal, it's visceral, it's real. All of tonight's nominees shine bright like the formerly hardest rock, the diamond. And it is my honor to announce that this year's nominees are DZ Death Rays, Glitterous, Hands Like Houses, North Lane, and The Beautiful Monument. Now, to make the rules, there can only be one winner, and the award for Live Hard Rock Artist of the Year goes to Glitterous. And we have a video from them right now.
Thank you, National Live Music Awards! There are so many people we want to thank. We want to thank our label, Buttercup Records and MGM Distribution. And we want to thank Paul Curtis, Brett Jard, and Clem Bennett, keeping us on the road.
Thanks to all the venues we've played at this year. You guys have been amazing.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the lady and all the other bands we played with, and all the dancers that come out and people that come to the live shows.
And the Glitterati.
The Glitterati! The Glitterati!
This is for you!
And all the people that give us cunnilingus.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thanks,
thank you.
Now I think we need to get some more tunes on this stage. So we're going to have a tiny micro break while Little Georgia get ready to perform on this here stage. Sit tight, Scullaby, and enjoy a snippet of Savage Garden.
Come on, come on, we're in New York. He said to me, come on, we're in New York. He said to me, said, I've already seen your lips move over your song. How can I not taste you now? See, I've already seen your hips move behind that there guitar. How can I not grab you now? Come on, we're in New York. You said to me, come on, we're in New York. Yeah, he trotted out on me. Oh, now with beer on his breath and a beard on his face, red in his eyes, oh, how he filled the place. Reminds me of somebody I used to know. Oh, now my breath's getting lighter, my chest getting tighter, the darkness gets deeper and I can't see a damn thing. Reminds me of somewhere I used to be. Come on, we're in New York. He said to me, come on, we're in New York. Well, he said to me,
Thanks so much, guys. We're Little Georgia. Sorry about the broken string.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, well, thank you, Little Georgia. So, I want to let you all know that this is the first year we have ever had an award for live classical act of the year, okay? First time. There was a bit here where Eamon's supposed to say, classical music? What, you mean like Led Zeppelin? And then I'm supposed to say, nah, like orchestras and shit. And then he says,
That's hella cool.
That's hella cool.
Thank you. It sure is. But it's also a truly beautiful genre to witness in a live setting. the skill, precision, and mastery over so many moving parts, that is the power of modern classical. A genre that I have relentlessly petitioned and campaigned to rename presentical, because we're living in the present. But it turns out nobody involved in an art form that has existed for centuries wants to listen to the ramblings of a guy who still has to use rhymes to read sheet music. Tonight's nominees are responsible for a new wave of live classical music, pushing the boundaries, engaging new audiences, and always fighting the good fight. The nominees are Deborah Cheatham, Ensemble Offspring, Genevieve Lacey, Pinch Gut Opera, and Plexus. Alas, there can be only one Gersh winner. And the winner is Deborah Cheatham, who we have on video.
I'm absolutely thrilled to be the inaugural recipient of the Classical Music Award for the National Live Music Awards. Behind me we have the Flinders Quartet, and as evidence of the fact that live music is alive and well and in very good hands, they're rehearsing a new quartet that was commissioned especially for them from me. You know, I think if I ever get around to writing an autobiography, it will be titled "You Had to Be There," and that's what live music is all about. It's an integral part of who we are. It's something that I salute everybody who is a finalist in this category and all the other finalists in all the other categories tonight. We need to keep this alive because it's our purpose for being. Why do we strive to do anything except to know ourselves? And how do we know ourselves? Through the arts. And there's no better way of connecting than live performance. So thank you very much.
All right. I got changed into a turtleneck for a reason, and that'll all make sense in 2 awards' time.
Oh, you look great, Jeremy. Next up, we've got Live Jazz Act of the Year. Now, it's often said that with jazz, it's the notes that you don't play that are the most important. And I didn't record any music last year, so I didn't play heaps of notes. I didn't even get a look in. I was so off it. The Live Jazz Act of the Year nominees are Jonathan Zwartz, Tamara Murphy, Stephen Magnuson, the Catholics, and the Necks. And the National Live Music Award for Jazz Live Act goes to the Necks. Well done.
Well, hello. I'm not from the Necks as such. I worked with them over the last 20 years or so for doing different things, but they couldn't be here this evening, so I was just asked to read this on their behalf. We're very sorry we couldn't be present tonight, but very honoured to receive this award. We make records to do things that we can't do live, but we play live to do the things that we could never do in a recording studio. We're particularly gratified to receive this Live Music Award because anyone familiar with the history of the Necks knows that they actually were never intending on being a live band. They were never going to play. But now they tour the world for years and years, selling out shows in London, New York, and all through other parts of Europe. And they mainly want to thank 3 people tonight, and that is firstly Jordan Verza and our booking agency Top Shelf. Also Jordan's right-hand man, Steve Griffiths, as well, they've placed us, had them at many great venues in Australia over the years. And secondly, their publicist, Claire McGregor, who was so good at helping venues and people hearing about them around the world. And finally, they would really like to thank Tim Whitten, who is their sound engineer for all over the years. So, so thank you very much. They're very honoured to receive this award. Thank you.
Now, we heard what they said about jazz, but you know what they say about country music? Country music's just 3 chords and the truth. And I say, I don't believe it, because there's a lot more than 3 chords in Old Town Road. Now, the winner. Oh, let's not quite go there yet. Let's look. The nominees for Country Live Act of the Year are Casey Chambers, The Waves, The Weeping Willows, The Wilds, and the Wolf Brothers. Oh my God! Something special has happened. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a tie. Casey Chambers and the Waves.
On behalf of the Waves, a huge thanks to the National Live Music Awards for this acknowledgement. The Waves, we've been playing 27 years, and playing live and telling our stories is just the heart and soul of what we do. So thank you again, and thanks to everybody that supports live music in this country and keeps us doing what we love. Cheers.
Hey guys, thank you so much for this honour. I appreciate it so much. My most favourite part of my job is still playing live, getting out there and actually playing my songs to people. And I'm so grateful that I still get to do it after all of this time. I want to say a special thank you to my band and my crew and all those guys who put up with me on the road all year round, especially my roadie Worm. He's been there since 1989 and he's still there, and he's still the glue that holds it all together. So thanks, mate. Most of all of the people who come out to our shows all year round, thank you so much. You get off your butts and you buy tickets to the shows, and you come out and you see us all play live, and this keeps us in a job. And I'm so appreciative of that because I don't really have any other skills. So thank you. You guys had the best night. Woo!
Synthesizer, drums, loops, BPM. As a live electronic artist or DJ, you want people to dance. You want them to feel something. You want to lay the foundations now for a strong alliance with robots when the eventual AI uprising occurs. Masters of all these elements are tonight's nominees. Pioneers at the forefront of the next wave of live electronic music. The nominees are Electric Fields, Hermitude, KLP, Panyao, and Rufus the Soul. And the award tonight, the winner of the Live DJ / Electronic Live Artist of the Year is Electric Fields.
Thank you so much. I really have not thought about anything to say, but I will say Zachariah's not here, he's in the desert, and I love him very much. He's my brother. And also our manager, Diana Sortel, is more than just a manager, she's a family member. And at the end of the day, whether it's country or electronic, you still need the truth to tell a song.
Okay, live indie rock act of the year. This is the award that is closest to my heart. I found it impossible to write any jokes about this award because it is not funny. It's very serious. And indie rock music changed my life. It changed my life for the better in so many ways. I see some faces down here, like this one, that, because of indie rock music, the whole world opened up to me. And everybody on this list is incredible, and it makes me regret not crafting awards so everybody got one. We'll get straight into it. So, the nominees for the National Live Music Awards for Indie Rock are Angie McMahon, Cash Savage and the Last Drinks, East Brunswick All Girls Choir, Middle Kids, and Wax. Okay. And the winner is Angie McMahon.
Kissing people in my head and saying rubbish things I should not
hang on.
say. And they're building things outside.
Do we have... Is there somebody in the room to accept this? No. And no video. Oh my gosh, it's me? Am I going to have to accept the award? Oh my gosh. Angie McMahon would probably say something like, yeah, indie rock is the greatest of all of the genres. This is a really... Oh my God, this award is so heavy. What's it made from, a diamond? Yeah. So, there we go. That's for Angie McMahon, I guess. Then I'll take it home.